Hey everybody, how's it going? Yoke Vic here. It is May 30, 2021. We're gonna have a heroics run. I got my haircut this week and the lady completely effed up. You can probably, I don't know if you could tell, this side is so much shorter than this side and it's bothering the crap out of me. We just went out and I was trying to do my hair and it's so bad. It's not even close. It's like this is like, let's say, an inch long, and this is like 2. It's like so off. So I look like a hoodlum today. I don't like it. Not happy about it. It was at Sport Clips. So if anyone ever goes to a Sport Clips, you can let them know I am dissatisfied. Hey, overpowered. How's it going? Yeah, I know, right? Sheesh. It is so bad. Like, I mean, I don't even know what to say. Hello to 1217 and a squid, Mr. Squid. How's it going? It's bad, right? It's not just me. I tried to fix this. I blow dried it. I did whatever. I mean, look at it. Look at it. It's so bad. Sport Clips, horrible. Horrible. Yeah. It is. I'm just saying it right now. Don't go. Don't go ever again. I went there for years. They had this new person there, and it's, oh man, I'm not gonna get over this. Like, I may after this stream go to the bathroom, just get some scissors and cut it because it's just so bad. Like, I was trying to spike it up, and once I saw like the discrep, because you know what, when they cut your hair, they kind of like, you know, comb it and do whatever. So I couldn't tell it was bad, but, or you know, like uneven. But this is like just not fun at all. Like, so it is what it is. It is what it is, right? So welcome everybody. I hope you're having a good weekend. For those in the United States, it's a holiday weekend, right? We got Veterans Day tomorrow, or Memorial Day, sorry. Or is it the same thing? Veterans Day, Memorial Day. Well, whatever day it is, on top of that, it's actually my birthday tomorrow. So yeah, I know you're clapping. I know you're just like getting ready and amped for this, but yes, it is Yokovic's birthday tomorrow, and he'll be a whopping 39 years old. So, hi Joe, bro, how's it going? So, you know, and if you're thinking, what am I planning to do for my birthday? I plan on waking up, feeding my daughter, changing her diaper, playing with her, having her run me into the ground, and then back to work soon. 1217, yes, I need that. Hey, Swish, how's it going? How's it going? Hopefully, this was a decent time for you. I was just going on a little rant about how I got my hair cut at Sport Clips, and you can see this side of my hair is way shorter than this side of the hair, and it's bothering me so much. And like I said, I didn't notice at the time. This was like yesterday. But when I tried to like style it this morning, it's just so bad. Like, it's not even close. It's so bad. Ugh. So there you have it. If there's a Sport Clips around you, don't, you know, if you want to get a haircut there, don't get the yoke special. That's for sure. Because then they're going to completely like not cut one side of your hair. Oh, Urky. Urky Perkipu. I'm going to call you Urk. How does that sound? You're European. Well, that's fantastic. I wonder what part, or where do you live? What country? I am Middle Eastern by birth. Obviously, I've been in America almost my whole life, but I am Armenian descent. Born in Beirut, Lebanon. Moved to Saudi Arabia, and then, you know, moved to California when I was just a few years old. Swish, Celeste is doing okay. She's actually, I'm watching her right now. She's going to sleep. I don't know if you guys could see. There she is. My little angel. We took her out, wore her out pretty well, and put her to bed. So, from Sweden. All right. The first thought that comes to mind, I'm a big soccer fan or football fan. Sweden, I think of Zlatan. So Ibrahimovic, I love that guy. He's got a huge personality, so it's all good. But I don't want to make you guys wait too long. Again, I appreciate you guys for joining, spending some of your weekend with me. We try and do this every week. We're actually going to try and make it 2 times a week. I did notice that to become a Twitch affiliate, I need to stream a little bit more within 30 days. You have to do a certain number of streams. So I'm probably going to do a little bit more. But my main one that I'll try and do will be on the weekend, a Saturday or Sunday. And I'll try and get different times in so that, you guys that are not necessarily in the States could hopefully join in. But today's a heroics run. It's a heroics week. So again, we're not going to necessarily go through the deck beforehand because you'll see a lot of these cards while we're going through. And this is just so you guys can see that this is a real deck. There's 324 cards. These are not all my cards. Swish, very nice words. Just enjoy. Sit back and enjoy. Tons of, critical strike, crushing blow, and some absorbed cards. But we're just going to get right down to it, okay? So let's get to our heroics run today. Let's start this off. We start off with Master Healer. That's how I always start. Typically, once we're about halfway through, we switch to Master Elementalist. But sometimes we do it a little early. Sometimes we do it a little late. Just depends on how much health we have, okay? While I'm playing, if you guys have any questions, feel free to send them out. I'm more than happy to help. Next week's stream, like I said, we'll try and do twice a week. We'll switch off always between heroics and arena, right? So next week we'll hopefully have 2 different arena streams. The week after we'll have 2 different heroic streams, and that way we can just let's get this thing on Twitch so that I can have the videos uploaded here. Joe, bro, yeah, Jimmy Neutron for sure. I remember watching that when I was in high school with my younger brother. I hate this. I hate it so much. I want to pull it out, but I promise you, after this stream, I'm going to go in and probably just cut it right off. It's so bad. It's the worst. Never go to sport clips. I don't even care. I love sport clips, to be honest. I'm going to go back, but it's just I'm going to make sure that the person who cut it doesn't cut it again, because I've never had this happen ever in my life. Every time I show up, I say one thing. I say 2 things, sorry. Give me a 1 on the sides and the back. And on top, I want 1 to 1.5 inches on top. So they just do a little cut. I totally didn't even pay attention because, they had got the TV so you can watch sports. And she completely missed this entire side of this entire part of my head. It's like a quarter of my head. Ugh. I'm unhappy about it. If you guys like it, that's fine. But yeah, Joe, shave stream, maybe not a shave stream, but more I'm gonna call it a dirty cut, just because I'm angry and I feel dirty just having this lump of hair here and it just nothing over here. So, all right, let's get down to business. Let's start this off, okay? We got Master Healer, we got our heroics deck. We're gonna try and get through. I think the best I've ever done with how many cards I have left in my hand was earlier, I think it was yesterday maybe. I think I had 80 some odd cards left. So that's going to be my personal goal, to try and get to that. I don't expect it. It's just kind of it's pure luck. Sometimes I have 50 cards left. Sometimes I got 60, sometimes 70. Let's just see what happens, okay? Here we go. We're going to punchy it. Hopefully we can knock them out. We cannot. And I usually like to use cheap combos in the beginning. So stuff like this, I'll gladly do. So. Oh, swish. Oh, swish. Yes, I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now. I've been to sport clips for the past 4 or 5 years. I've never had one complaint. Ever. And I've had dozens of different people cut my hair. It wasn't not until this last time that this person messed up, and it's so bad. I feel like my head's just gonna kind of get heavy on this side. I'm just gonna tilt on over. Joe, my haircut stream is gonna be at this rate, like right after this. So I'm gonna have a whole nother stream, nothing to do with Little Alchemist. It's just gonna be how to cut your own hair on live Twitch. That's what it's gonna be. Guys, if you guys hear that, sorry, that little sound. It's my little baby monitor. Sorry for those who joined. It's just when it loses coverage a little bit. So I have to watch the little one while she's sleeping, just in case she doesn't wake up and kind of go crazy. So, oh man, Swish, you look like Bigfoot. Oh my god. I don't know if that's a bad thing, because everyone loves Bigfoot. So I'm not sure exactly how to take that. Yeah, Erky, it's gonna be. It's funny that you kind of say barbershop because, you know, growing up I like wrestling, like WWF at the time, now WWE, and I used to like Brutus the Barber Beefcake. I thought he was really cool. So interesting that you just kind of mentioned that, the barbershop, where we sit back, we cut our own hair, and we just talk a lot of shiz. That's what we do. That's Yoke's barbershop. Bring your troubles. When the Pokemon comes, yes, 12/17. It's right over. I gotta bring it on over. Usually I have it right here next to the computer. You know what? I'm gonna go bring it right now. While this is still doing this, give me 1 second. Okay. Sorry about that. Just bring in our little Pokemon character for any time we see either me make a combo of Pokemon or play the card. I don't think I have the card in my deck, but in general, or if the computer plays it. So let's go to town. Pokemon, yes, it is Absorb. It is Absorb. I personally like it, but in this deck, I have enough better Absorbs that it doesn't really, it doesn't add too much more value. Well, there we go. Of course, every time we hit him with a critical strike. We had 109 health. Bam, critical strike. We have like 55. That's always great. No worries. We're just gonna plow through every single one of these critical strike people and just say, bring it on. We're just gonna do it. I don't even care. Yoke's already mad because of the hair, so whatever. I don't even care. Swish, you kind of mentioned that you can't get another auto. Do you want to hear something funny? When I first started playing this game, before I started getting, premium packs and whatnot, I grinded auto like no one's business. I'm telling you, this is not a joke. This is a real thing. I grinded him for 3.5 months. Months. And just guess how many autos I got. I'll let everyone watching guess in 3.5 months how many autos I got from just grinding him. Feel free to write it down. I'll give you guys a few minutes while I'm just kind of plowing through all these bosses. But I want whoever's here just to put a few down, just to put your guesses, and I'll let you guys know. Let's beat 2 more bosses, and then I'll come back to it. Anyways, kind of off topic. I was gonna say, I want to go visit Europe, like really, really bad. Specifically, I want to go to England, London, or it doesn't have to be London, just somewhere in England. It's been something I've wanted to do. I wanted to watch some Premier League games. That's like my thing. So if there's anyone ever out there, I'm going to let you guys know when I go, because I would love to see any of you guys. Or if I ever travel out there, I will 100% let you know so we can somehow meet up and say hi. have some coffee or have something. Okay. So let's just beat... Oh, come on. I need some combo. Let's beat Xanther, and then we're going to unveil just how many auto cards I got after 3.5 months of non-stop grinding. And it's not a joke. It's not going to be an exaggeration. It's going to be the exact answer. All right. Stockholm. I'd love to see Stockholm. I'm telling you. I like to travel like for vacation, not for work, because I travel quite a bit for work, which I do not like, but you know, haven't lately, which is fantastic, and I enjoy not traveling. Okay, so the magic number, however, 3.5 months of grinding auto, I got a whopping 0 autos. 0. I don't even think I may have one auto card, but it was because I bought like the like those leader packs or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called off the top of my head. It's bad. I'm telling you right now, like in general, the RNG of this game has not been on my favor. And I'm guaranteeing I'm not the only one. I know there's a lot of you out there who it just doesn't like you for some odd reason. It doesn't like me, which is fine. And like I said, this is well before I bought any packs. Like I was actually trying so hard to get good cards, or cards that were going to help my arena deck. And basically that was one of the few reasons that I was like, you know what? Screw this. I'm just going to buy some packs, and after buying some packs, obviously that helped the deck a ton. Switch, are there any other top 100 LA players streaming the game? Yes, there's Tap. Tap has it quite a bit. He does a few streams, I think, in a week. He's always a good to watch. I mean, if you want to watch more entertaining, he's way more entertaining than I am. At least that's what I think. And he's got a cool show. I watch it whenever I can as well. I support him. I support anyone who streams Little Alchemist. You'll always have my support. But he's a good one. And plus the fact that he has 2 different decks now, and he got his original Tap Dog deck back. He's I enjoy it because he has his paid deck, like his pay to win, and then his free to play deck. So he's got both, like the underdog, and it's very interesting to watch both. I think it's very valuable. It's really valuable. And there, Joe put the times on. Oh, Blob? Oh, okay. I didn't know he streams. That's pretty cool. I'd like to watch one of his. I'll have to wait to, if anyone ever announces it, I'd love to watch that. Like whenever he does. Gaudier has a channel. How do I say it? I want to call it Potato, but Potasma. Oh, he bought packs on Underdog? But was it premium packs, or was it like those boss packs? Because if it's boss packs, I would still say that's somewhat that's kind of still a free to play deck. Because I mean, those boss cards you can still get. It just you got to grind and grind and grind, but it's still possible. Let's just do this one. He bought packs with free gem offers. Okay, gotcha. Cool. Yeah, Swish. Like I'm telling you, that's a good point you made. He does have like a beginner's guide. I'm telling you, Tap's a great person. Oh, I saw Pokemon. The opponent played it. You guys got to keep me honest. I'm just trying to plow through as fast as I can, because this is. Oh, there's another one. Oh, Pokemon! He's gonna stay on my shoulder right now, just because he just is. Because okay. I was gonna be like, dude, it was like 2 out of the last 3, but man, that was pretty cool. Urkipu, yeah, gem offers. I mean, I think I tried a few a long time ago, and like, it didn't work. So then I contacted whoever the support was, and it was just like this non-stop back and forth. Like, well, you didn't do this. You need to have the evidence, and this and this. So like, I did another offer. And literally took screenshots, sent them in, and they were like, no, you don't get it. And I was like, well, what the heck is this about? Like, I did what you wanted. I got all the screenshots. I got everything you requested. Like, what else do you want? And they just said nothing. Like, they would literally reply back by saying something like, "Well, thank you for responding. We can't give you the gems, you know." And then there was no reasoning. It was just like, we're not going to give it to you thing. And I was like, okay. So I go through all this work, put in the hours that's requires to sometimes get some of these gem offers, and then you guys just kind of like fart right in my face. And I was like, I can't do that again. Like, it's just too much work. On the flip side, if you guys have the time, feel free, because anytime you can get gems for free, well worth it. Have I asked Monty, Joe? I have not, but you have to remember this was so long ago. This is well before Monumental. I don't even know if they would have any kind of record of it. Heck, I don't even think Chinzilla would had track of it during the time. It was literally something that I want to say like they put it in the hands of the ad people, so there was like a separate contact. I wish I could remember. This is years ago. I can't remember all of it. But I just remember like that part, you know. Like I just don't remember who was actually in charge of it. But whoever it was obviously didn't make me happy. And I bet you those people, all these years later, contacted Sport Clips and told them to mess with my hair. That's what happened. I know it. I know it for a fact. And that's what's happening. All right. Let's do this. Overpowered. How many gems do I have right now? Not many. Maybe a few hundred, 400, 500 maybe. I don't have too many. I used, because the game was, before Monumental came, the game was for, I held on for years, and then I was like, well, nothing's going to happen. Like, it's been years, nothing's happened. So I would just spend it on, like, upgrade boosts or whatever the heck. It's always something, I'd spend it. But I'd always keep a few hundred there, and then once Monumental kind of came, I said, okay, well, let me hold on to whatever I get now, just in case, these packs do come back. Joe, do I have Onyx grabbers? I mean, I gave all of mine to Jark, so I guess the answer is no. Jark has all the grabbers. Onyx versions, bronze versions, diamond versions, platinum versions that you never even heard of. Ruby, Sapphire, all the different Pokemon kinds too. Oh man. Swish, yeah, it is harder as a free to play without gem offers. Yep. I agree. Like I said, when I started, gem offers didn't exist. Discounted gem offers was very hard to come by. Packs did not rotate. Like, it was a whole different world when I started. As time went on, they made things easier for kind of like newer, I don't say easier is not the right word, more accessible to be able to get packs, multiple times by going through that rotation system. Then of course, and then plus, like I said, then there was like offers that they'd bring in that weren't there in the beginning, like the Onyx Fragments pack, and man, all these things. The gem offers, or how you can watch ads and get like some dust, or I think that's how it is. That didn't exist when I first started. Like, there's so much out there that is somewhat new meaning not part of the original part of the game, that it was just, heck, the goblins, for goodness sake, that was not a thing that existed from the get-go. So to move up in the back then was so freaking hard. I mean, it was literally spend money to move up, or you're gonna be grinding almost forever. So it was bad. Swish, first diamond goblin you gave you a critical strike. I'm telling you, I'm so jealous. Like, it's not even funny how jealous I am just hearing it. Look, overpowered. 2 autos in 7 days. Like, I feel like you guys are now just like rubbing it in my face, like Vic, you suck. And I guess the answer is yeah. Like, I mean, I know that. I know I suck. But Like, I am beyond jealous that people can get like certain cards at really quick sometimes. And here I know, and then get this. So in the old days, there were no buying health for arena, um, and those kinds of things too. So it was, man, arena was just harder to kind of move in. Frozen. Oh, sorry, I wasn't frozen. Sorry, my wife walked in and took my the little baby monitor. She wasn't. She went to Target really fast, so that's why I was watching the baby. But now my wife came and took the sleeping baby away, the sleeping baby giant. Where was I? Oh yeah. So like the arena was like the hardest thing on earth, and like I said, no way to move up. The only way was through packs. But then even through packs, there was no like, oh, let me get some dust boosts. Like even none of that existed. You'd grind and grind and grind and grind. And even if you spent money, you had to, and there's no way around it. You had to still put in a crap ton of time. Whereas now, I feel like when you spend money, maybe not now. Back when like later on the game, right before they kind of stopped supporting it with the packs rotating, it made it a lot easier, or at least more accessible, that you could get cards to upgrade your deck faster and kind of like get dust so you can upgrade them quicker. So definitely like it helped. And then obviously then the game didn't get supported, and then it just stays stagnant. And hopefully now, I think, like I said, with Monty coming in, and I saw a couple ideas. I know it's hard for me to keep up with everything that's being said, but I saw like he may have it that the events may rotate like once a year or something like that. And I thought that was one of the coolest ideas. Like why didn't Chinzilla and team do that before? I don't know. But like once a year, that's totally cool. Like heck, if it was once every 6 months, that should be fine too, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean that to me is really, really cool. But anyways, I mean, I know there's some people who like the idea. There's some people who don't like the idea. Personally, me, if there's something that can make the game grow, I'm for it. I'm all for it. So, yeah, Swish. LA without goblins, I really don't know what to say. I mean, getting our Pokemon, getting that Onyx goblin once every like 3 or 4 months, and there's a critical strike, meeting a counter strike. It's like a really cool feeling. I mean, I'll be honest, I've been on the bad side where I get the Onyx boost. I feel like every single time, but better that and get that excitement out of it than not getting it at all. At least that's how I think. Let's go this route. Joe, what do I think of the energy decrease for battles? I don't know what you're talking about, to be quite honest. Is it... Because I'll tell you this, in the old days, actually, Chinzilla increased the amount of energy is required, or that you can store up to. And same with the arena. I think arena now you get to store up to 15. Before it was 10. So just as a little, like, I guess, history lesson coming from this old guy with lopsided freaking hair, like I said, the game has made quite a bit of progress, is what I'll say. It makes it a little bit easier and better, because it was so difficult and so time consuming before. But Monty's planning on decreasing the energy needed for battles. In the arena, or like in the island, like in the islands and those things. It has to be for the island. That must be what you're talking about. I'd love that. Like, why the heck not? Why the heck not lower it? Yeah, why not? I mean, what you're doing is allowing people to basically grind and get a little bit of a reward so they can upgrade their cards. I see nothing wrong with that. I think that's fantastic. I hope he does it. That would be fantastic. Like I said, on the flip side, I think we get there's like you can store up to 30. It wasn't 30 before. Just so you guys know, because a history lesson, history with Yoke, Little Alchemist 101. I want to say it was like, I don't know how much less, but it wasn't 30. Just like I said, Arena was not 15 plays at per whatever. It was 10. I want to say the Island and Portal was less. I just wish I knew how much, but so it was just like constantly playing, and like I said, they slowly started making things better, but then they stopped supporting it because they had other priorities. I think with the animation throwdown and whatever. So, let's get the meteor in. Swish had a question. Let me see. What was my first Onyx Goblin loot? It was the boost. I feel like I said, I think this entire time, however many years that it's been since it started, and this is no joke, I think I maybe got maybe 3 or 4, like 3 or 4 times I did not get the Onyx the dust boost, if you can believe that. I have a ton, and it's just like, it's just there. And then it's funny because like I said, through all those years, I've seen people get angry that they get it maybe once every 4 times or once every however many times. I'm sitting here back in my mind like, you guys have no idea. Like, I get it way too often. And I guess like, yeah, it'd be nice obviously to get a premium combo card that, even if I had it, like, I don't care. Like, it's just, I like different ones just so I can get the different combos. I like to see the different card art. But I know, like I said, a lot of people get it and they complain, and they have every right to be. But again, now if Monty's going to come back and, like I said, add in like a rotation system for the events, man, like, you guys don't understand how exciting that is. Like, it makes me happy just thinking about it. Like, even if it doesn't come through, as long as they try, I think that makes me like really, really happy. Swish. What was my first ever gold combo from the Onyx? You may laugh. I believe my first one was Turkey Day. It was either Turkey Day. I think it was Turkey Day. Because another one I got was like Wind. I got Wind once, but I think that was not my first. That might have been like the second or the third one. I think the first one was Turkey Day. And as you can imagine, like, I was not necessarily super happy about it because I had bought in like a few of the Thanksgiving packs before. So, I already had those combos, but I mean, whatever. Like, I mean, better to have that than nothing. So like, I can never be sad. I can never be like, this is the worst, blah, 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 blah. Like, yes, I could have had better luck, but better than nothing. Better than nothing. Joe, oh man, I still want a freaking bear gold combo card. I don't even have, I have bear Onyxes, which I've gotten from the heroics. And actually, this is funny. If you guys don't even know about this, maybe. Again, Vic History Lesson, Yoke Vic History Lesson 102. The heroics pool was a lot smaller at first. Yes, you heard me right. It was smaller. Do you know how many Onyxes were there to begin with? I believe there was 10. There were only 10 cards. And before he bumped it up from 10 to either what it is now, there may have been a little break in the middle. I can't remember if there was like it went from 10 to something and then something to whatever it is now, or if it went straight from 10 to what it is now. I can't remember. But it was 10. It wasn't and it was it the original 10? No, it was like a random 10. And it may have been like the first 10 Onyxes that he had in put into the premium packs. I really wish I could remember, but this is like such a long time ago. It's years ago. But that's how I got my bear Onyxes. It was literally from basically the beginning of these, the way you can get Onyxes. And heck, the whole heroic system was different before. It was, I mean, Tap will tell you about it. him and I, and there's I think one other person, maybe Winter or someone else, we would battle because it was whoever came in first in the heroics week would automatically get an Onyx card, and it was like a battle until the last minute of the day. I would be awake until like 2 a.m. in the morning, having to play battles just to one, for lack of a better word, to one up the others, who were trying, because that was the only really way to get an Onyx guaranteed. When they're in premium packs, you're not guaranteed. And I'll tell you right now, most of the time I buy packs, I mean, I'm not going to be a conspiracist, but I should be. The Onyx would come a majority of the time on the very last pack. And I believe you need to buy 20 packs or like 15 packs, whatever it is, to get to the very end. And I cannot tell you how many times the last pack would be the one that had the Onyx. So it's like and now guaranteed, I never got it within the first three or four ever. I think the earliest I ever got it was like on a fifth, once or twice. But a majority of the time, I'm talking over 50% of the time, I would get the Onyx with the very last pack. So it's kind of like, I'm like, this is a little fishy. But I don't want to go all the way to call it a conspiracy. So, yeah. Prune Juice. Is Onyx Science good? I like it. I use right now in my arena deck. I got 2 in, so I like it personally. I like it. Yeah, Joe's got the tier list of Discord information on that. On gold combo cards at least tiered. Is there one for Onyx? I think an Onyx one would be very difficult to put together. That's just personally speaking, because like, for example, yes, like, sci-fi would be great, but I'll be honest, sometimes I like water. Like, water is great as an Onyx, and sometimes to me it's equivalent to a sci-fi or whatever. And just a thought. Onyx was the first one posted. Andersham did it. Okay. Oh, he did make an OCC tier list. Well, hey, cool. I just think it's very interesting. For sure. Oh, don't hit me with a counter strike. Okay, I got 66 health. And we have 5 bosses to get through. I'm going to try one more boss, but I'll be honest, I'm probably going to switch to Master Healer unless I take no damage at all, which is highly unlikely. So let's see what we can do here. Pokemon. Onyx Pokemon. You get a Spinorama for that. So many Pokemon, I'm telling you. It's not even something I ever thought of, but like, so many Pokemon combos appear during this whole thing. Swish, yeah, Andersham was very active before, and hence he has all these videos and such that I believe are on YouTube. I'm gonna try one more boss, by the way, because I don't think I took any damage or met much damage, but I don't think I'll be able to carry on with this kind of health. But he was super active before. He still is active, and he is a great resource, 100% for the community. He has the deck optimizer, which I had used at first, and then him and I collaborated a little bit. I mean, this was a long time ago, to try and figure out, like, I don't say better ways, but like, how do Onyxes fit into there, kind of thing. Because at the time, like, his, because it's all about equations, right, and like formulas. So, for example, like, in that system that he had initially, was like, water was the best one at the time. Not all the Onyxes that are available now were there, because it had the most number of combos it could make. But I told him, like, oh, that's a point, yes, but the thing is, it's not about quantity Sometimes it's about the quality of your combos that you're making that make a huge difference. So sometimes I would rather even go, you know, put in a Vampire Onyx, assuming that the other cards in my deck go well with that. Okay, good. 62 health. I think we got 2 more boss. We're going to try this. You want me to accidentally one-shot myself? I don't think that's possible. I really would. The only... let me think about it. No, it's not possible. It's not possible. And I only say that because in the, the health boost that we have in the arena, it... Oh, God, no combos. Prevents that from happening. Ooh. Oh, my God. This is not fun. And he's a master... Oh, my goodness. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to Master Healer. 3, 6. Okay. 20 health. We're on the final boss. We're actually doing really well on time too. For goodness, this is a pretty good run. Man, I wish I had a little bit more health. That I wouldn't have to do this. But I don't want to take the risk and lose just because I didn't change to Master Healer. Now, I will be cautious. If I have my 5 orbs, and I could hit him with a critical strike, and he's got 5 orbs, there's no way in heck I'm going to hit him. Give me 1 sec, Swish. I saw what you put up there. Just give me a sec. Let me just get through this final boss. Okay. So what I'm going to do first is hit him with one of these. And then hopefully this could take him out. Yes. That's it. Boom. So we'd have 75 cards left in deck and 5 cards in hand. We had 80 cards left with this victory. And that's fantastic. It's probably my top 5 finish. Time-wise, I believe this was under 40 minutes because I didn't start. I mean, it's been 43 minutes right now that I've been streaming. But there's no way in heck that I started right when I clicked record. So for those of you who have not seen the end, Swish might be one of them. I know Joe's seen this quite a few times. This is the message you get when you win. Coins won. That's the title. That's what gets you excited. You say, man, it's so hard to get coins in this game to get all the different avatars. What was my prize? Well, congratulations. We didn't even spell it correctly because we missed an S. You defeated 40 bosses and you've earned a ridiculous amount of coins. 4 freaking hundred. Like, do you know how hard it is to get through heroics and your prize is 400 measly coins? Like, come on. Joe, send that screenshot to Mountie. There. Screenshot's there. I'll put it in the site and ask him to update if he can. And I'm going to ask him if he can freaking update that, add a 0 or something to it. Make it a lot more coins. It's not easy to get to the end. Honest to goodness sakes, you need, whether that's buying cards and making your deck. It looks like it did freeze. Give me 1 second. This it froze and I had get it back up. Sorry guys. Let me know when you guys can see again. I think it's there we go. Okay. And this is the second screen. Sorry about that, guys. Can you guys, did the stream break or was it just that screen? Can you guys hear me and see me now just fine? I'll wait to see what you guys say. Okay, back to normal. Okay, good. Yeah, it looked like, okay, so I used the Lonely Screen, which is something that Tap recommended. And he did mention that every once in a while you'll kind of have like a frozen screen where it doesn't match what's on your phone. So apologies on that. We got it, we restarted it. So does that say Lonely? Yes, it does say lonely screen. Yeah. Yeah. That's the app's name. Lonely screen AirPlay receiver. Anyways, so after that first screen where you won a monumental amount of 400 whopping gold coins, here's the second screen. Congratulations, they spelled it correctly. You have successfully completed a trial. Not just any trial, a heroics trial, but a trial. And you earned the maximum number of points. I wish it would say the points, but it's 355. That's the amount of points you get for getting a complete run. And there it is. Eventually, we're going to get this weekly prize. There's the leaderboards. Total number of turns so far of the week, 949. That's the maximum number of points that you could get without breaking the system, I guess. 2,130. Just divide that by 355, and that's what, like 5, I believe. Yeah. So there it is. There it is. Now, Swish, you had one comment or request. You asked me to battle myself. Normally, I would say, Swish, just wait a week, because we're going to do, like, we have 1 week of arena streaming, and we're going to have 1 week of heroic streaming. But I know that you've been asking me to stream for a while now. So we're going to do it, okay? Yeah, Joe, you're right. You basically get as many coins as you do skulls. Well, kind of. 400, well, yeah. Whatever. We just need more coins. Whatever it is. What do I think about getting an Onyx combo every 2 heroics instead of 3? Well, I mean, as it is right now, if you're in part of the top rewards, so the top 20, you basically get 2 Onyxes every 10 weeks. Well, 9. Well, it depends how you look at it, but every 2 weeks or whatever, right? So it's about every 10 weeks you get 2 Onyxes. So I'm okay with how it is now. The thing is, I don't like the idea of having Onyxes way too easy to get. And that goes for both. Let's put it this way. It'll make decks like mine way better, way faster, whereas people who are not in that top 20 are going to have a real hard time. I mean, it's going to take even longer to catch up. So it's like I'm so caught in that middle, because I need and want the community to be able to have a little bit of a better chance or a different way to get some of these Onyxes. But if it's way too frequent, then there's going to be a problem there too, because like I said, then some of these top 20 players, they're going to jump on that ship, and then they're going to get a ton more Onyxes, and then it becomes it's going to be crazy. That's what I think. So I think right now it's okay. It used to be a lot harder before, like I said, to get an Onyx, but it's all good. Do I think once a month for top and 1 extra session per ranks as they lower? I mean, that makes sense. But I don't know. I'd have to kind of do the math, to be honest, in my head to see if that's even fair for even the ones who are lower. Because again, Onyxes are, as of right now, very strong. They make any deck better, right? So, yeah. Anyways, okay. Let's just do a little request that Swish had. Let's move. Just move this deck. Let's just put Tiebreaker to make it easy. I rarely use Tiebreaker, but just to make it easier for the stream and it goes a little bit faster, that's what we're going to do. Let's go to the arena and let's battle myself. And it's going to battle myself as a master healer, which is normally what I do. Okay, so I'm probably going to keep this hand because I know that Bear goes well with Sword or Superhero. And I'll probably use Sword. Oh, it's still got my... Oh, this is not going to be fun. So Swish, it's using my Heroics deck because it needs to update. Yeah, this is going to be baloney. Oh, I got Hydrobot. Not bad. And then we're going to make Space Zombie. So what? It's going to need like 15, 20 minutes or whatever it is to like update. I don't have any counter strike, so this should be it. Well, let's see. He's actually gonna have 1 health. There it is. And then this will give him no health. There it is. Killer vegetables. Okay, so Swish, I will not be able to play myself like a regular deck until the weekend because this is gonna have to update. But it's to update. I have to, go out. I think wait like 15 minutes and then come back in. So we will do like I said, a regular arena run, whatever arena free play is what I call it. Sometime during this week, probably on Saturday, but we will do it. Okay, and I think someone had asked me. I don't know if it was Swish or someone else that said, "Can I do it with using Counter Strike?" So I'm gonna try a deck. I think that's the one I want to try, or Counter Strike, whatever the heck it's called. We're gonna try a deck with Counter Strikes to see how well it does. I have tried it just as a little heads up. It's good when it works, and it's terrible when it doesn't. And when I say it's terrible, I mean it's pretty bad because what happens is the computer will not play a fusion card when I play my Counter Strike, and I get hit. So basically I waste it, and then he hits me with a critical strike or a crushing blow with the next one, and I lose. I've tried it just to see what happens, and it's. But again, we're gonna try it now. Maybe things change now that the things moved to Monty and Monumental. Maybe things changed. We'll find out. Are there any questions you guys have? I mean, I'm not gonna keep you guys long. It's the weekend. I know for some of you guys overseas, I don't think you guys have a holiday on Monday like we do here in the States. But if there's anything you guys have on your mind, would love to talk for a minute or two just to kind of like see if I can help you guys out. If there any questions you guys have with your deck, any kind of strategy things, any kind of theoretical ideas like, hey Vic, this is what I'm doing. What do you recommend? What should I be dusting first? What should I be, trying to make fusion of my combo cards first or my final formers first? Those kinds of things. If you guys have any questions, feel free. I know a lot of these questions you can also find out in. Hey, Monosaurus, how's it going? Good to see you. We have a lot of resources within the Discord. I recommend people to go through there. If you're not part of the Discord, feel free to join. Joe Bro, what's my preference order for fusing Critical Strike, Crushing Blow, and Absorbs for Heroics? Would you like to hear the answer when Heroics first started or how it is currently? Because my answer is completely different for both. And I'm just going to answer them both. Just for knowledge sakes. Old man Yoke has been giving history lessons, and he gave you a 101, he gave you a 201, now he's going to give you a 301. This is advanced. When Heroics first came out, there were only 20 bosses. And yes, it was not easy, but you can quite a few people can get to the end very fast. You could also not change your deck or your whatever it's called, whatever the Alchemist type. You could not do that before. If you picked Master Healer, you're going Master Healer the whole way. If you picked Master Elementalist, you're going Master Elementalist the whole way. The strategy that worked best at the time was to get Master Elementalist to get to the end as fast as you could and the least amount of moves. So you'd have to put in Absorb. So my answer to that question a few years ago was Absorb. How it is now, which again makes it a little bit more accessible and easier for people, the fact that you can change between Master Healer, Master Elementalist, and whatever the heck else you want, boss after boss after boss, my answer is go for Critical Strike or Crushing Blow. They're both equally good. I tend personally to go more towards critical strike, but the thing is sometimes I'll use any final form without using their fusion ability. If either I don't have 5 orbs, or sometimes if I have 2 final forms in my hand, I'll save one and use one. So either one is my answer. It's kind of like whichever one has higher attack, that's probably the one I'd put in first. Again, leaning more towards critical strike, but at the end of the day, whichever one is higher is what I would say is fine. Let's see, Monosaurus, you have like so many of the same diamond final forms. You also have a few which are insane when fused, but why do you not fuse them? Which ones? Just curious. I have a lot of fused diamond final forms. Here. Oh. Let's go to the final forms. Here. So the fused ones, right? The ones that are in deck are obviously in the deck, and the ones that are not, or heroics or whatever, are not. Joe, I'll get to your question in a second. Let me see what Mono wants. Just because, like I said, in heroics, okay. Oh, for example, I mean, are you talking about like, let's say World Turtle, right? I have one of these in my heroics fused, and the other 2 are not. If your question is, why don't I have all 3? This is why. I've had years of practice now with heroics. There's kind of like the arena decks. In my opinion, there is still a certain number of, like, a certain balance you need between combo cards and final forms, right? In the arena, I think most people put 5 final forms. That's kind of like the, out of the 35, you put 5 final forms and you put 30 combos. That's kind of like a general what works. I will say, in my opinion, you could put a few more or a few less and it'll still work just fine. It just depends, but that's a good number to go off, or a good ratio. Same with heroics. But okay, hold on, let me see. Mono, you mean like I have a level 5 Xanther, but it's not fused? I don't have another one. No. If I had one, I would have it. Here, I'll show you. I have 1 Xanther, 1 Vera, 1 Monster Slayer, 1 Miles, 1 Leopold, 1 Anna. The Miles one, I actually have that fused. It's just not in my deck. And do I have another? No. I think that's the only one I have. Oh, no, I do have another one that's fused. I think Albert. Let's just find it. Let's just see. It's going to be somewhere in here. Let's see. See if I can find it. There's the Pokemons that used to be in the... Oh, there's Miles. Okay. Protect, right? I mean, I've done a Protect deck before. It works pretty well. Again, the fact that it's somewhat like critical strike decks where when the computer's using it against, like, let's say if I have my deck and I make it a critical strike deck and then I just leave, and if you were to play against that deck would do a lot better against you than if you were to play me like head on. Because the computer knows a lot more because they know all the cards that are coming up. They can play it better. But I think I also have an Albert in here. Somewhere here. Oh, no, here we go. Francois, that's the one, or whatever. Those are the 2 I have fused. I don't have like Anna or any of those things fused. So there's that. And most of those, or most of these, I got from the Diamond Goblin. And I'll be honest, again, I feel like 7 out of 10 times or 8 out of 10 times the Diamond Goblin will give me a boost rather than a card. If not, maybe even more, maybe 9 out of 10 times. It's like forever. Okay, Joe Bro, what are you currently doing with dust and coins? What would you want to see improved? With dust, I wait to get an Onyx card from Heroics, or if the 1 in a zillion chance that I get a combo card from the Onyx Goblin, or if I again do get like one of these bosses from the Diamond Goblin, which is again super ridiculously rare to me, That's what I use it for. Otherwise, it's just sitting there. My dust is collecting dust. And then the coins, I buy the bronze upgrade boosts. I do it just because I am trying to work on the very last avatar, the shopping achievement of 10 bajillion coins spent. I call it the near impossible or the impossible dream. Um, I just don't think I'll ever get there. I feel like this game will somehow either stop or they'll make a Little Alchemist 2 or 1.5, whatever, that's going to kind of move on. And I think that this is going to be one of those things that it's just impossible to get. That's kind of what I really feel. Swish, honestly, if I ever get an Onyx boost from the Goblin, I'm going to keep it. It'll be fun. Yeah, I think I've only used, like, dusted it once. The rest I keep. Do I have Monkey Monosaurus? No, I do not have Monkey. That is one that I have my eye on if they bring back packs, or Madness. Madness is the one I really, really kind of like. It's number one on my list of things that I wish I got before. Do I have like Gelmancer? I do have Gelmancer. It is in my heroics deck. Is there a chance you can get Gelmancer from the Diamond Goblin? I thought the Gelmancer was only from premium packs. Oh, Switch says it right there. All event DFF. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Monosaurus, you love Monkey? Well, Monkey love you. So, there you have it. I do work on trying to get like these coins more. Like, I don't play every single second of the day to try and unlock this. I guess I could to speed it up a little bit more, but like I was saying, like, even if like it's not that, it's still gonna take forever and then some to get this. I think the biggest change that I really wish would happen would be for heroics to get more coins from there. That's the one that I can't tell you how bad I want Monopoly. I have a huge nostalgic factor with Monopoly. Unfortunately, earlier this year, my grandma passed away. That was, sorry, I'm getting a little teary just thinking about it, because she was the one, out of all my grandparents, I was closest to her, and she was the one who would play Monopoly with us. She's the one who taught us the value of money, of owning things growing up, and that was through Monopoly. I have a huge nostalgia for Monopoly. She would always use the like, you know, like the picture, it's got the Monopoly guy carrying the money in that little cart. I don't know what it's called. That's what she would always use. So it's like, it's just like, just seeing that. I know like this game wasn't made to do this. It's just like they did that, and it just, with me, it hits me right in the middle of my soul that I need to have this. It's not because I want to brag and say, oh, look, I got 10 million coins. No, the reality is everyone can get this, so that's great. I don't care if I'm first to get it. I don't care if I'm the last person on earth to get this achievement. I want this achievement because that's going to symbolize and kind of be my memento to kind of connect me back with my grandma, who's, you know, hopefully in heaven in an afterlife, enjoying herself and, you know, relaxing. But that's my connection with this avatar. I want whatever it is, ways to happen that if I can get more coins just to spend it, just so I can get it. I mean, I've been playing this game for years. I think we looked at it last time. It's been like 7 years. 7 years, I haven't even got 7 million coins, if you can believe that. It's just nuts. So at this rate, literally it's going to be the year 2024 or something, maybe 2025, assuming the game's still alive, assuming I'm still able to play. That's when I'll be able to get this. And, you know, again, I hope Monty, if anyone wants to kind of help the Yoke cause, let's all try and send a note to Monty saying if there's any way you can try and increase the amount of coins we can get from any possible way. I would love to do that. If I could just trade dust for coins, I would do it. So, sorry, that's a little rant. It's a little whatever. I get a little emotional just thinking about my grandma in that way, but that's why I'm so focused on getting this last achievement. I don't even care if this was. I don't care if they make a million other achievements. This is the one I've been shooting for, and it's because of what the picture is. I'll be honest. I do not like the one I currently use, but it's the most recent one I got, and I'm the kind of person that whatever I get newest is the one I like to use. I don't like the greed. I don't like the idea of greed. I don't like the fat bastard thing. But I'm looking forward to moving on and hopefully to this one. Swish, Yoke, stream for 8 more minutes. I'm on a bronze goblin streak and my goblin comes in 8 minutes. I have a feeling I'm going to end that bronze streak. I hope I can break it for you. Let me do a little prayer. Send it all the positive vibes your way. Urky Poo, sorry for my loss. Thank you very much. It's it's the saddest part was it's in the middle of the pandemic and I wasn't able to go to the funeral. I wasn't able to visit her gravesite. I will be doing that hopefully next year, like early next year, or maybe like the holiday season this year. I'll be able to fly out and say pay my respects, kind of like one final time. And not one final time, it's not the right word, but to say what I need to say to her, and then I can kind of feel a little bit like, I'll see you again soon, when my time comes. We all have unfortunately and fortunately, both ways, we have a timer on our, an internal timer of when our time is that we end here. And my life's goal has always been to make life fun and better for other people. I hate people who steal from others, who deceive others. That to me says like the afterlife for you is going to be miserable. Like I'm all about helping everyone, helping each other out, and I'll continue to do what I can in this case for you guys with Little Alchemist, helping individually however you need. If you guys ever have questions, always send them my way. Send me a direct message. Again, it may take me a little bit while to respond just because we got family duties, but I will respond and I will give you as best of advice that I can. I will always do that. Sorry. Anyways, you guys have some good ideas. Now you guys are writing a few things about increasing gold and whatnot. But yeah, like I said, I'll be putting that post of that picture into the chat and maybe putting a little nudge to Monty saying, Monty, can we make this bigger? Figuring out a way, like just something, whatever it is, just so we can get the shopping achievement in. Make it a little bit easier to obtain. Because the one before this was 5 million. Can you imagine? It takes all these years to get to 5 million, and then you have to double it to get the last one. Like, whew. Yeah. Swish, thank you very much for those words. Means a lot. Same with you, Mono. Really appreciate it. And yeah, we've all had losses in our lives, and I'll tell you, life is too short. Just try to live it as best as you can. It makes your life easier when you can be good. Joe, again, really nice. Thank you very much. I'm not a goat. I'm a penguin. It's my favorite animal. But I really appreciate it. Check out pinned posts and media in general. Monty has shared some update stuff you haven't seen. Okay, I'll do that. I know when I do it on my phone, I'll be honest, it's a little bit harder than on my computer. And I'm not on my computer as much as my phone, but I'm gonna try and do that sometime tonight. But yeah. Swish, thank you for the words. Thank you, Mono. Now, Swish, has it been 8 minutes? Is it time for your goblin? Let's see what time it is. Oh no, you still got a minute left. Since it's about 3 p.m. my time, it's about to be Is it midnight for you, or I don't know what time it? Yeah, I think it's at midnight it'll switch. So. Again, very nice. Thank you for the words. Like I said, you guys don't have to. I just enjoy spending time with you guys and helping however I can. Like I said, if I can help you guys either make your arena decks better or your heroics decks better, or maybe just, we pass by some time together laughing and having some good times together, that's the positive of life. Swish, you got a bronze. I am so sorry. I will tell you this. I think not the next goblin, but the one that you get that's not bronze, I'm hoping is going to be a diamond. And then after your diamond, I don't know when the last time you got an onyx was. I can tell you that I don't know when the last time I got one was. I want to say like March. So I should be coming soon, sometime in this month, I think. Um, I noticed that for me, when I get a diamond goblin, then typically within like a 2 week period after that, sometime in those 2 weeks, maybe 3, I'll get my onyx. So, and this is what's weird. I actually prefer the diamond goblins. Like I wish they were a little bit more accessible that sometimes than the onyx, because again, like when again a long time ago, those diamond either once you get a final form or even like the dust, they're still valuable. In my eyes, they're very valuable, and it's really cool. It gives you like 1,000 gold, I think, and that's great. Whereas the onyx one, I think, gives you 2,000. Can you imagine? A onyx goblin gives you, I think, 2,000 coins. You freaking beat a heroics run and get 400. And then if I really wanted to do all 3 heroics, again, close to 3 hours, 2.5 hours ish, 1,200 coins. Like, it's too much time for too little coin. Do I have Wizarding School? I do not have Wizarding School. I do not. I don't have a lot of cards. How many coins does a bronze give again? Isn't it like 50 or 100? Yeah, I don't have Monkey. I don't have Wizarding School. I don't have Madness. I don't have a lot. I do not have a lot of cards. Just to give you a quick thing. I know I'm going to wrap up very soon. But just so you guys can see my card archive, I only have 780 out of 1,369 total cards. That's how many cards I have. It's not that many. I think it starts off with the combos. So here you go. I'm just going to kind of scroll through. There's one missing between Blob and Bone. So there's 1. There's 2. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. There are 27 combo cards I do not have. I do not have hybrid. I don't have Immortal one. I think that's what it's called, the Immortal one. So I don't have, was it 27 I said? 27 combo cards. It's a lot. Like I said, I did not buy every pack. But whenever I did buy a pack, like usually I would try and get a set, which is like, you get one, basically the entire set of cards until it resets. That's what I would normally do, because the thing is, like, I really wanted those final forms, or I really needed those combo cards, or the onyx. And like I was telling you earlier, typically that onyx would end up being the last pack, so that's what would happen. But yeah, 27 I don't have. Are they all GCC? Yes. I have all the silvers, I have all the bronzes, through all the years of opening packs. That's what happened. You get them all. And then the event GCCs, I never got Bear and I never got Time as the gold combo. I have both as the Onyx, and I got them from the Heroics trial run. Hey Meal, how's it going? Cheeseburger. This week we were not talking about cheeseburgers. We were talking about this horrible haircut. You're going to want to watch the stream from the beginning. There was a whole rant I had. It had to have been like an hour long. That I went to Sport Clips, and I've been going for a million years, but they had this new person cutting it. And this side of the hair is fine. It's like an inch and a half long. And then this side of the hair is like as if they were sleeping. They completely missed. And it's nuts. I hate it. I hate every second of it. My wife saw it today. I mean, I got it cut yesterday, but she saw me trying to fix it today, like style it. And she's like, "What's wrong with your hair? Why is it so long?" So I'm gonna probably try and cut this today, just myself, just literally go in front of the whatever in front of the mirror and just try and cut. If I don't, then you're gonna see me on a stream with like a hat or something next time. I just hate it. I completely hate it. It bothers me. I guess that's why. That's all it is. I've never had this issue once in my entire life where someone misses like an entire area of your hair to cut. So. Ooh, Dark Elf. Yeah, Dark Elf is cool. I actually like the art of that too, Joe Bro. Mono, your brother got Leopold from the Heroics? Nice. Leopold is good. So, put on my hoodie. Undead Winter. Undead Winter? It's not Winter, is it? If it's the original Winter, I would flip my head. Oh, okay. Because if it was, Winter and I go way back. Way back. Back at the time. But yeah, I think next time you guys are going to either see... But then I look like a hoodlum. I look like I'm going to rob myself. I don't know. I like wearing hoodies, like, on. But I don't like to wear the hoodie on my head. Oh, well. So, alright guys, I appreciate you all for joining me on a great day. It's literally my birthday tomorrow, so everyone have a glass of milk if you're underage for me. If you're above age and are able to drink in your land, feel free to have a little drink and remember me. Wish me a happy birthday. I'm turning 39, so I'm almost at 40 if you can believe that. I'm not a youngin', that's for sure. My knees hurt like heck all the time. Thank you, Joe Bro. Like I was telling people earlier, is that sorry, Swish just said something to make me laugh, which I'm gonna have to say right now, but give me one sec. My day tomorrow will consist of taking care of my little one, maybe taking her out to the mall, getting some food or something, maybe go to a park. So look like I smoke that word and have a hoodie on. Just because you said that, I'm not gonna wear a hoodie next time. Like, Swish, you totally ruined the mood. Like, what the heck, man? No, I'm kidding. Monosaurs, what do I think of Ariel? She's 24/20 critical strike. What's the real name of that card? I think I have it. It's not Ariel, it's like something. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Swish. And thank you, Mono, and thank you, Meal. I really appreciate the birthday wishes. Yeah, the Ariel card. Does anyone remember the name of that card? If not, then I'm gonna just kind of like search through it. But I'm gonna keep an eye out if you guys know the name of the Ariel. Cause I think I have the card. If I don't have the card, then I know I have I can make the combo of it. Maybe I don't have the card. I know I don't have it fused. Oh, Ariel the boss. Oh, I thought I meant like the Ariel from like the Disney character, like who's sitting in that little clamshell. Oh. Oh, everybody. The Michael Jordan lows are whatever. Okay, Ariel. Go away. Okay, so I don't have that card, I guess. Huh. Hold on, let's try it again. The search function here sometimes stinks. So I'm doing Ariel. Maybe I guess I don't have it. Let me check here. Card archive. Is it EIL? No, right? Okay, so I don't even have the Ariel card. The Ariel boss card. So, but if it's a critical strike 24/20, it's good. It's good. It's useful for sure. But it's not like it's horrible. But if you're a free to play player, it's not bad. Auto is typically the one as a crushing blow that most people go for. That's the one that most people kind of value. So, okay. Sorry, I know we went off track a little bit. Thank you all for joining. I will be posting this on my YouTube later tonight. So, if anyone wants to watch from the beginning and listen in on some of the chatting we've been doing during this time, about how horrible my hair looks, how old I am, about my little baby, about Pokemon, feel free to watch. If not, no worries. Like I said, I have a pleasure of joining, having you guys spend some time with me. Makes me feel great. Again, hopefully I can always help you guys out. Anytime you need it, please feel free to reach out and send me a DM through Discord. If there's ways to do it send me a message through YouTube or through Twitch, feel free. I will always help you as long as I can. Okay? Thank you, everyone. Have a fantastic day. Namaste. And until next time, be kind to everyone, smile, and enjoy life. All right? See ya, guys.